And the Indian Olympic Association has called an emergency meeting at 5:45 today. And this is to discuss the protesting wrestlers issue. That's the word really coming in. Anshul is getting us this piece of information. Anshul, why is this meeting being held? How is it important?
So yes, today is the day when this entire controversy that has broken out, that has been formalized. Now remember, the wrestlers who were sitting here on the protest for the last 3 days, today they went ahead and wrote a letter to PT Usha, who is the president of Indian Olympic Association. And in that letter, they have gone ahead and raised all these issues in front of the Indian Olympic Association, and they have also gone ahead and put their demands in this entire matter. Their demands include the urgent removal of Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh from his post as the president of IMA. They also say that a committee should be built to manage wrestling in India, and this committee, the members of this committee should be selected with consultation of wrestlers at this point in time. So yes, the Indian Olympic Association has now called for an emergency meeting. In this meeting, the senior officials of the IOA will be present, and they will deliberate upon the complaint that they have received today. Now it remains to be seen how does the IOA, after that meeting that is going to happen at the Indian Olympic Association, how does the IOA take this complaint forward? Are they going to build a committee to look into these allegations, or are they going to give some scathing remarks in this entire matter? That is something that remains to be seen. But till then, today. This has been confirmed that from today, the entire controversy that has been brewing, that has been finally being formalized by the wrestlers who have been sitting here for the last 3 days.
All right. So the Indian Olympic Association is going to hold a very important meeting. And this is in the context of the protests which are happening right now. I want to cut across to Arun Dhata as well, who is with us on the broadcast, getting us more details on this entire story. Arun, what is the broad strategy which the government is adopting right now? Indian Olympic Association is also holding a meeting. This is a story that has sent jitters into the sporting world. Most of the sports people, there are boxers who have come forward, irrespective of their political inclinations, are supporting the wrestlers in their fight. But broadly speaking, what is the government's strategy? Have they been able to chalk out a plan in terms of coming to a midpoint with the protesting wrestlers?
Well, see, Anusha, the information that we are picking up from our sources, from the sports ministry, they are very clear. They are saying that there is a proper process for everything. Wrestlers are demanding that they need immediate suspension of the Wrestling Federation of India, which is not possible for them. And very clearly and politely it was communicated to them yesterday in a meeting with the sports minister Anurag Thakur. Still they were adamant. And even today when the meeting was called again by the sports minister, they did not turn up. Even as we speak, in fact, I've spoken to a few people in the sports ministry. They are saying that their doors are open for the wrestlers to come to them, speak to them whenever they like, because they want the resolution of this entire problem, which is not happening at this moment, and it does not seem to be happening, because the wrestlers are very particular, very adamant with the fact that there is no other point to actually move forward unless their basic problem, the first problem, is not resolved, which is the suspension of the Wrestling Federation of India, which is of course not easy or possible at this juncture for the sports ministry to do, because there is a proper pattern. Wrestling Federation of India is an autonomous body. It comes under the Indian Olympic Association, and therefore that was the reason why to chalk out a strategy on the part of the government, and also to discuss with that wrestlers. We had seen the joint secretary of the sports ministry and the sports secretary and the Sports Authority of India's Director General. They all were present here. They were inside the residence of Anurag Thakur for almost 1 hour, 1.5 hours, and then they left.
Okay.
So there is no sign from the wrestlers' side to come here and to meet Anurag Thakur. And as we have been reporting that he has a jam-packed schedule today. There was a Rozgar Mela participation. He had to participate in that, and apart from that, there were other video conferencing meetings were there. So he cleared all. He vacated himself to meet the wrestlers, which eventually did not happen.
Well, let's see how this transpires. We are awaiting a press conference in Gonda as well from Brij Bhushan, the president of WFI. And let's see if the wrestlers once again decide to address the press about what the conversation really was. Did the process really move ahead? Will they go